We welcome you back. Here's a shocking statistic. In 2014, there were so many prescriptions written for opioids that every American could have a bottle of their own. Opioid prescriptions have skyrocketed from 112 million in 1992 to nearly 249 million in 2015. More than 6 out of 10 drug overdoses involve opioids, and 4 in 5 new heroin users started out misusing prescription painkillers like opioids. Now, many studies say that drugs, any kind of drugs, should be the last resort for some back pain and neck pain. The first line of defense: exercise, move around. It might be hard to take, especially if you're in pain. Sure. But chiropractor Dr. Alex Vedan from Vedan Family Chiropractic is here to talk about how you want that to be your first thought, not your last thought. You see people in your office who say they've already gone through the whole painkiller deal, right?
They've already gone through that route, and what they're finding is they're feeling like they're being robbed of their options and not realizing that chiropractic care can be so substantial in treating the actual cause of the problem rather than just masking it with medications.
So we're talking about neck pain, we're talking about back pain, sometimes sciatica. These are serious deals.
Absolutely.
But your philosophy is that the body made these things, the body can heal these
Absolutely.
things.
Sure. And it's because of the repetition of either an injury that's happened over time and us not having it get corrected and actually get to the true cause of the problem. Because we know that there's medications that they're great at masking and covering up the problem,
right,
and not allowing us to realize that there truly is still an issue there. And so what we want to do is we actually, as chiropractors, want to get to the root cause of the issue. The structural problems need to be corrected by structural changes, not just chemicals or pills that are covering it up, because it's not working.
And so what kind of results have you seen when you see people come in and say, you know, I've taken these pills and I've done this and done that?
What we're finding is that more and more people are looking for options beyond the pill, right? They're looking for options to say, outside of taking pills, what can I do? Because it's not fixing it. And what we're seeing is that they get great results if they follow the recommendations prescribed by the chiropractor and do what they're supposed to do, and they all come together, that it seems to work.
It's one thing to go and get an adjustment, say from you, and go into the office. Then I know that you send them home with a piece of paper, do these exercises, do that exercises. Are people generally good at following through with that or no?
I think it depends on how you position that as far as the motivating factors that are behind that as well. And them understanding, have a complete understanding as to all the aspects of, well, what should I do? How is this going to help me? And how is it going to get me back to playing with my kids?
But let's be honest, it says move around, exercise, maybe go see you, but it hurts. And we don't want to when it hurts.
Right, and that's the problem, right? That's the rub. We don't want to go and do those things whenever it hurts. And frankly, sometimes we shouldn't be doing those things whenever they hurt, because it's our body's way of telling us there's a problem. So that's where you need to find someone that specializes in those types of things to ensure that you're not doing more harm than you are good. And then also make sure that you're doing the proper movements. You could be doing things that you should be moving, but maybe it's one of those situations where this type of movement isn't right for you at this particular time, and we need to do this movement instead and build up to that other one.
So instead of a quick fix like taking a pill because the doctor said so, maybe think about the other way around instead of you being the last resort.
Exactly. Let's correct the problem, get to the source of the issue, and actually get it fixed, as opposed to just masking it and covering it up.
All right, some good information and some new studies that back it up. And if you want to see any of those studies, we will link them to you to Dr. Vedan's website, as well as our Fox 2 News app, which is free, by the way. Go ahead and download it. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
We'll be back.